Create a family all by choice. And when you're mad at me, I lower my voice. Grab my keys, iceberg slim, put you on freeze. Walk off like a grab my put it in the wind. I'ma blow till you simmer down. Get her done. Too much fun to be had instead of arguing. I'd rather be up in them. Nah, I'm just playing, but I'm serious. Ring around the roses, got a pocket full of dough. Buy you anything and take you anywhere you wanna go. Plenty fish out in the sea, but I keep throwing you the line. Gon' do it for me, baby. Do it, baby. One more time. If you keep doing what you're doing to me, I'll do what I'm doing to you, girl. Doing it, I do it should be. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Baby, if you keep doing what you're doing to me, I'll do what I'm doing to you, girl. Doing it, I do it should be. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Ain't nothing left for me to say but what it do, ski. What it do? I'm down, you down, we up. This is slippery slow. When I need hope, I'm truly on board. Got a love connection on need. You can catch us in our sunset years. We be swinging on the porch, or better yet, I'm in the Ferrari and baby girl gon' push the Porsche. We don't do this, but no IG. It's to the dirt with no divorce. Stay the course. Big mama taught me to put that work in, but no days off. G, you can't force it. Be organic. Sit back and sow the seeds. You planted that. Ring around the roses, got a pocket full of dough. Buy you anything and take you anywhere you wanna go. Plenty fish out in the sea, but I keep throwing you the line. Gon' do it for me, baby. Do it, baby. One more time. If you keep doing what you're doing to me, I'll do what I'm doing to you, girl. Doing it, I do it should be. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it. If you keep doing what you're doing to me, I'll do what I'm doing to you,
First opened back in 2010. We're on the air from Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Today, a showdown out of the American League Central between the Chicago White Sox and the Minnesota Twins. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Alex Wood, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully, his mojo starts turning around.
In now is Adam Eaton, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for the White Sox, the right fielder, number 1, Adam Eaton.
First pitch on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The temperature here at first pitch, a very seasonal 63 degrees this afternoon. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Adam Eaton now. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here now the 2-2. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Roll. He's turning April showers into May fires right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Into the box now, Boyd, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 1 home run, 10 RBIs. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Wood has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind it because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. He doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Another full count pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Runners are at second and third here with only 1 away. And standing in, a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded back up the middle. Nunez scoops it up. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Into the box now, number 15. And the White Sox looking for more here in the game's opening frame. From the stretch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. With runners in scoring position this season, number 15 is a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
The set and the 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Boyd on third with 2 out. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder. Felipe Fabregas would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Payoff pitch on its way. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the White Sox 1 and the Twins coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Jose Quintana gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
At the plate, Will Myers. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
A 1-2 count to Will Myers. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Send it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Eduardo Nunez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this one at 271. 1 home run and 7 driven in. One and one. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. A runner at first with no outs here. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Working for the punch out and the offering. And another foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is a called third strike down in the zone. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Mark Carosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Digging in, Eddie Rosario. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the belt, the pitch. This is in the air to left field. Boyd is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2. Here's Miguel Sano, and if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. He's set and the pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Nope.
Fastball just missed above the zone. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. The White Sox lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Felipe Fabregas, batting 300 for the series, 3 for 10.
Fabregas.
First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. The 1-1 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. The count is full. 3-2 to the White Sox DH. Swing and a liner, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And manning second base today is a guy with one of the quickest hands in the game. That's the name of the game over at second base. It's not about range. It's not about arm strength. It's about turning every double play for your pitching staff, making the routine play and making sure every two is turned.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away.
Batting it, the catcher, Kevin Smith.
In now, Kevin Smith, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. At the plate, Mario Calero. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
The first baseman, Mario.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike one. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
1 ball.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Set to get his day started, John Ryan Murphy. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Twins move out on top 2-1.
That is why you can't walk the leadoff hitter. A solo shot becomes a 2-run homer, and the damage just kind of snowballs. Tough one to swallow.
Into the box, Jeff Mitchell-Tree. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Coming to the plate now, number 11 comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Young Jr. has it, and that's the second out. Riding in, Herbert De La Rosa. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Quintana into the windup. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Welcome back to Target Field, home of the Twins, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. As a team, they have one of the lowest ERAs in the league. And digging a bit deeper, a huge part of that is their ability to limit base on balls. They've allowed the fewest walks of any other team. And as one pitcher put it, if you're going to beat us, you're going to have to hit. We aren't giving you anything for free. Now, we all know that hitting is maybe the toughest thing to do in sports. So, guys, with their talent and their approach to pitching, it's easy to see why they're having so much success.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Still 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
The 2-2 one more time. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Another 2-2 offering. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full.
Hey, this has been an epic at bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
And now pitch on the way. And he finally wears him down as he strikes him out after a prolonged battle. That was good stuff.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Adam Eaton, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. 1-2 now to Adam Eaton.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And as we show you the White Sox leaderboard, you can see that he currently paces the team in that department. Striding in once again, Boyd. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A line shot to third base. And the runner gets back. No double play.
Up next for the White Sox, the first baseman, Jose.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Eaton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Up next for the White Sox, the third baseman, Todd.
So striding in, Todd Frazier, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hit in the air to right field. Oh, and he misses it. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. He will score as it's now a 3-2 ball game. And he's in safely at third as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
15.
Yeah, I'd like to see this one again because at first glance it looked like a routine play. And yeah, it was. He just misses it somehow and 2 runs come across the score. That's beyond costly right there.
In now, number 15. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. First time up, he went down looking. And he misses with it, 1-1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The payoff pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 twin error, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the White Sox 3 and the Twins 2. Here's Will Myers. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in the leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Just a touch outside. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Eduardo.
Ready for another chance? Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Seared down the first baseline, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Right back to him, and it's off his shoe. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout, but here's another look at it. Wow, tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. Lays off 1-0. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Boyd is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down go the Twins in order. They're down 3-2. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the White Sox.
So striding forward now, Felipe Fabregas. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infielders are talking the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. Into the box, Alcides Escobar, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Fabregas aboard here at first with nobody out. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting.
Now batting, Kevin Smith. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
For the current campaign, Smith brings a batting average just a little over the .250 mark. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Runner at second here with one man out. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Count remains 2-2.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Number 11 is there, and he has it for the out. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. Runner in scoring position with Sagan.
Young Jr.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt them after all as the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox, but they still lead it 3-2. Just about Set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So here's the cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Miguel.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
That's
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
High and deep to right center. Eaton going back, still ranging back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Twins have come back to tie it at 3-3.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Stepping in now, Mario Calero, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-1 home. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-time home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Standing in now, John Ryan Murphy, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Now the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. One and 2 to the Twins catcher. Misses. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
3 runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors for Minnesota thus far. Hit on the ground to third. Frazier is there. On to first, and error 2 down.
Now batting. The right fielder.
Stepping up now, Jeff Mitchell-Tree. Now the pitch. And this is low, ball 1. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. 3 runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors for Minnesota thus far. Oh, I bet he'd like to have that swing back. It's 2-1 now.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Quintana's ready. 2-1 on its way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Three and two, full count. Hit high and deep to right center after it is eaten. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But the Twins do come back to level things out thanks to this solo home run. We played 4. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Ready once again, Adam Eaton. He singled his last time up.
The right fielder, number 1, Adam Eaton.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. In there, strike one. Hit out towards second. De La Rosa fields it cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Boyd, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to the right side. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Jose Abreu.
Into the box now, Jose Abreu, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses. 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Fastball well outside.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. Here's another 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The payoff pitch one more time, and he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Well, he's been battling all game long and been a real warrior, but there's only so many pitches in an arm, no matter how tough he is. That walk may have been all the manager needs to see because he looks like he's done to me.
Here's Todd Frazier now, and with 2 men on here, I'm rather surprised they're sticking with him at this point. I feel like we can all see the exhaustion from all the way up here.
Yeah, I think it's time to go get him, Matt. We're seeing a guy that's given all that he has, and I just don't see any sharpness left in his stuff at this point.
Well, the bullpen is active, so we'll see if they make the move soon. Chad Bettis takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball 1. Bettis playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A bouncer to the left side. There's one on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, number 11 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 11.
Here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Pitch on the way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this will land untouched. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Sliced hard on the ground. Fielded by Abreu, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Ready now, Herbert De La Rosa. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. On the ground to the right side. Backhanded. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The designated hitter, number 4.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Will Myers. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. On its way is pitch number 75. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Quintana gets the sign. 0-1 on its way. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Two and 1 now to the Twins leadoff man. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH. Now here's the pitch. Line towards center field. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. Throw into second.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep. 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
At the plate, Eduardo Nunez. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece.
Runner!
There he goes. Hit hard to short. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. 1 left for Minnesota. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. Up next for Chicago, number 15. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
And that misses, ball 1.
Count 1-0.
A ball and a strike.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher, down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
All even now, 2-2. So a full count now.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you could see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Stepping into the box, Felipe Fabregas, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. 1 out, nobody on. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. Runner goes for second. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 4-3 game.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
In now, Kevin Smith. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Escobar blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate. And it's now 5-3. So they continue to swing the bats well
Now
here in the opening month of the season as we take a look at the team leaderboard for total runs scored. And lo and behold, the White Sox are currently on top of the AL in that category. Digging in to try it again, Eric Young Jr. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The right fielder, number 1, Adam Eaton.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. White Sox on top, 5-3. So stepping in, Eddie Rosario. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to center field, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Miguel.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2-0 count, and the pitch. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
3-0 count. Here it comes. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Line drive, base hit.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Stepping in now, Mario Calero, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he pulls back the bunt attempt. 2-0.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1 pitch. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
The 2-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit down the line at first. Well, this is foul for the first strike. Rosario at second. Sano at first. One gone. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. On the ground is short. This could be two. Young for one. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We're through 6 full, and the White Sox are out in front, 5-3. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. White Sox on top in this one, but before we get out to the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Now at the plate, Boyd, so far 2 for 3 in this one.
Number 25.
First pitch of the at-bat. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now.
Yeah.
2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Sano takes it in, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Stepping in, Jose Abreu. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And they're on 2 away now. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Todd Frazier, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 4-1.
Ball one, no.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager is giving this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
1-2.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it, the center fielder. And that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Johnny Mudd gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 20, Johnny Mudd.
Now at the plate, Jeff Mitchelltree. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
No balls and a strike to count. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Now batting, number 11.
Settling in now, number 11. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The batter, number 50, second baseman.
Ready for another shot now, Herbert De La Rosa. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First offering on its way. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Now the 2-1. This is line to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Now back, the designated hitter, Will Myers.
Striding forward now is the DH, Will Myers. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Eaton is under it. And the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're still down 5-3. Standing in, number 15. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
Number 15.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Ball one. Fouled away. The 1-2. Into right field. That's a base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there. Probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Genmar Gomez takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Standing in now, Felipe Fabregas, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Nobody out, runner on first. That's popped up. Calero in foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. Into the box now, Alcides Escobar. That's a strike. The throw down is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
The 0-2 once more is laid off of down and in.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in, Kevin Smith. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to the plate, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Yeah, in this late in the game, 6-3 feels pretty good. It's not locked up yet, but with a 3-run lead, you can feel comfortable handing it over to the back end of your bullpen to finish it off.
Now to the plate, Eric Young Jr. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Smith is off of first with 2 away. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And there's his first base hit in this one. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second
right
here.
Fielder, number 1, Adam Eaton.
Striding into the box, Adam Eaton. Couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. From the stretch. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And this will score the run from second to make this a 7-3 game now.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't irk you a little.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. The runner scores from second.
That was a nasty sinker right there. Sometimes you get a little luck on the offensive side. Definite ground ball with eyes right there.
Jose.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Abreu. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mitchell-Tree is in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The White Sox lead it 8-3. Matt Perky is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 64, Matt Perky.
The next twin up, Eduardo Nunez. He was a ground out victim last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2. And this is sliced foul into the stands and right, out of play.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
Well, that was a slider in the 3-2 count. It just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Standing in, Eddie Rosario. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
A pause and the 0-2. Slow roller down the third baseline. The second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Miguel Sano. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Calero.
Digging in once again, Mario Calero, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Rosario over at second. Sano is over at first with 1 away. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. A 2-ball 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there. 2-2, not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Rosario isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Hey, guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Stepping into the box, John Ryan Murphy looking to cut into that big deficit they've got in front of them. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Here comes the 1-0. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
A bouncer to the left side. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
Digging in, Jeff Mitchell-Tree. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
Escobar has it. On to first, and it sails right by him. In to score, the runner from third.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Nate Jones enters here looking to get the final out before the ninth inning.
Number 65, Nate Jones.
Number 11 will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. Justin Bour will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Justin Bour.
And that one got a piece of him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Byron Buxton will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
For the Twins. Number 25, Byron Buxton.
Into the box, Herbert De La Rosa, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Young Jr. has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Ninth inning coming up. The White Sox lead this one 8-5. Byron Buxton will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field. Number 25,
Jimmy Dyer enters from the pen to start the ninth inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Jimmy Dyer.
Ready now for the White Sox. Todd Frazier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Todd Frazier.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. The 2-2 is looked at for ball 3. Number 15 waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Back up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. Finally, make him 1 for 5 now. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Number 15 is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Here's the 0-1. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Good waste pitch, 1-2. Frazier on at first, nobody out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's another 1-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
In now, Felipe Fabregas, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
Count 1-1.
Runners on first with one down. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Standing in now, Alcides Escobar, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the 0-1. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. Runners are at second and third with one down. Lifted in the air to center. Buxton is over. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 9-5 ball game.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
Into the box now, Eric Young Jr. Last time through was a base hit. The 0-1 on its way. Ripped down the line. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the White Sox 9 and the Twins 5. Now it would be the Minnesota DH, Will Myers. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Will Myers.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. High in the air down the right field line. Eaton is under it, and he hauls it down in the corner. Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Line towards center field. And he might have misjudged this a bit as he reaches out, but it goes right by him in center field. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
And that's his 2nd triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Rosario.
So coming to the plate, Eddie Rosario. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it a 9-6 contest now. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple. Throw to the plate goes right by him. And they'll get him here at the plate. So after all that, they do get an out here, but a run does come across as well. David Robertson takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. The number 4 Minnesota hitter, Miguel Sano, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner. Foul. Robertson, 33 years old. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Final strike for the Twins. Way outside. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Going back is the center fielder. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His 2nd of the game as this lead has been sliced down to 2.
the first baseman, Mario Calero.
Stepping in now, Mario Calero, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The Twins find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all in the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Ready with another 2-2. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
In now, John Ryan Murphy, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. The White Sox crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Jose Quintana takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox, 9 runs, 16 hits, 2 errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Looking first at the American League East, the Kansas City Royals racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 4-2. The Cleveland Indians combined for a 4-hitter as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 4-1. The win was their 6th straight as a team. The Tigers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the home victory against the Astros 6-2. The Angels allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 5-1. The win was their 6th in a row. The Mariners put up 16 hits on the day as they defeated the A's in Oakland 5-3. The Nationals knocked out 12 hits as a team as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 5-3. The Colorado Rockies allowed only 5 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 6-5. The D-backs combined to allow only 4 hits as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 5-2. The San Francisco Giants sent 3 balls into the seats as they got the best of the visiting Mets 5-4. And that's the show for today. Once again, have a very happy Easter, everyone.
Bounce. My boy. Yeah, man. Hey, look, yo, okay. Concrete since day one. Ain't no time to make up. Ain't no top on that hoop. Like, baby, we're the egg. Thank you for your service. Just invoicing on my haters. Be sure to leave your armor ain't penetrated. I give back a hate. Poof, get out of here. I say congratulations, your old renovated. You lazy, my boy. Why you hating, my guy? You bought her come back or something. She come and play with your heart. I'm far from a popular artist, one of the hardest, no less than I saw your and I caught it blow like a cardigan sweater. Call it whatever you want. I got my revenue up in Beverly Hills. My ceilings like the Beverly Brothers. So they want for Lauren, been the same one. I came up in them go-go's, most of them was afraid of. Now, Mo say that. Now, Mo say that. But when your will is a fortune, you never gotta say that. Don't be talking too much. These copy too much. These cardio crazy. Chasing clout must be tough. Yeah, I rode me a dozen. Got me up. I raise my hand and raise your family. I'm playing. These don't be no gangsters. They be paying niggas. Yeah.